Lastly, let's look at another set of string methods, what I call the inspecting string methods. It's just an informal term, but I kind of want to give an idea of what all these methods do. These methods let you know about your string. They inspect the string to see something about it. For example, the isDigit method. Now, one thing you're going to notice about this call to isDigit is that it's being made inside an if expression. So we looked at if earlier in the week, no, earlier in this session, and we found that if tests are basically looking for true or false. So when we say if anything, it's basically going to be looking for true or false, or may translate any value that we have there to true or false. Basically, if you say if anything, it's really looking for true or false. So that should indicate to us that isDigit returns true or false. This is an inspecting string method. It allows us to see something about the string or tells us an answer about the string to our question. And the method is asking the question. The method is asking, is the string all digits? If you can say that the string is all digits, what you're saying is that it's all digit characters. Not is it a number, but is it all digit characters? For example, this would be false. However, this would be true. IsDigit is basically saying, is every single character in this string a digit? If it is, then I'll return true, which means that we can use it in an if expression. And we can also, and I really didn't talk about this and I really ought to have in the video, you can negate an expression, a test, by putting a not in front of it. Now this is going to come into play for us when we do error checking. If you ask the user for an integer and they don't give you one, and you decide to convert that int to integer, you're actually going to get a problem if they, let's say, type hello. If they type hello, that would give you a value error exception, trying to convert to int something that doesn't look like an int. So how can you handle that? Very easily. You're going to simply check if x dot isDigit, then we will convert to int. Else, maybe exit, I set an integer. So we're able to do error checking with this. We're using isDigit to check to see if it's safe to convert that string to an integer. And that's what isDigit really is all about. Ends with is similar. We use it occasionally. Ends with will return true if the string argument can be found at the end of the source string or this string. So BB is this is a sentence, period. Ends with simply checks to see if BB, the string in BB, ends with a dot. If it does, then we print that line had a period at the end. And ends with will return true. Starts with, same concept. We might want to see whether the user typed something. Maybe we'd be okay with it if we ask for yes, that it either start with a Y or start with a capital Y. And case is important here. Well, we could do it this way. We're saying if CC starts with a Y, lowercase, or CC starts with a large uppercase Y, then yes, we will get true from this expression. The count method counts to see how many times a string can be found in another string. I believe we looked at this one. Find will tell you the position of a string within another string. We don't use this very often, and in fact, we're probably not going to use it for the homework. But you should know at least that if we pass a string to find, we can find out if that string is in the other string and the position in which it can be found. The 10th character in the string is index 9, and we'll actually talk about that next week when we talk about lists.